Welcome to today's video. We are going to do the best of 2023. In 2023, I have read 58 books so far. In this book, we're going to go over the best books that I have read based on category and then overall. I will take out rereads in this just for the sake of, if I'm rereading a book, trust me, I know I'm going to enjoy it. My favorite in the fantasy category so far this year is Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I love the message behind this. I loved the story. I loved going in these moments with the characters. I think he did such a great job of getting that message across of just how such a small action for you can be such an impactful thing for somebody else. And I think his writing is absolutely fantastic. Enjoyed this book. My favorite in historical fiction was Velvet Was the Night by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I did enjoy this much better with the audio. I thought the audio version was absolutely phenomenal. The book was still good, but I did do the majority of this in reading. I liked kind of the mafia type 70s vibes. I don't know, I just thought the vibes overall were good and the characters were intriguing and the ways they all came together. She did a great job. Silvia Moreno Garcia, in my opinion, does a great job with really just the vibe and feel of her books in her writing and getting that across. My favorite in the horror category would definitely be The Thicket by Noelle W. Healy. This was, while short, definitely fast-paced, definitely impactful, definitely in your face, intriguing. Loved the development, loved the story behind it of a character who can walk out after murdering somebody covered in blood and nobody questions it. They will open up the haunted house attraction thing and think it's going to go well. So overall, I think she did a really good job and I'm excited to read more of what she has. My favorite in the mystery thriller was Shiver by Ali Reynolds. I loved the close circle mystery, the characters, the feel, the threat. Like you felt like you were in this mountain with these snowboarders who had all this history, and I just thought the writing and the feel of being in this story was so fantastically well done and the pacing was great. Absolutely enjoyed this book. This is one of those books, I said again, I went on a ski trip. I wish I would have brought this. I didn't. I read it right after, but it was fantastic. My favorite nonfiction was I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. She did such a wonderful job with this book, adding in a little bits of humor in there with such a deep topic, but she did absolutely a phenomenal job with the wording and how she handled these topics. But overall, I would highly recommend this book. And it's actually a nonfiction I think I will reread again. My favorite romance was Set on You by Amy Leah. I loved the characters in this, her sassy personality. I just had fun. I liked the fitness influencer aspect of it. I think she did a really great job. I'm excited to read the next one that follows this kind of influencer series, but overall, fantastic book, and I enjoyed it. My favorite science fiction was Winter's Orbit. I think what did it for me, one, I thought the story of the worlds and how it was fantastic, but I just love these two characters and them together. And I thought about reading the second one, but it doesn't follow them again, so I don't know if I'll follow up, but I definitely loved the characters in this book and was invested in what they do, because this is a sci-fi with a romance aspect to it, and the romance aspect is definitely what helped intrigue me and keep me hooked on the story. My favorite young adult book would definitely be The Golden Enclaves by Naomi Novik, the third and final in the trilogy for the Scaldman series. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give anything away, but I just love this magical system and these characters, and now you're getting to see them outside of the school, and I just think this is such a fun book. Going over my top 5 overall would definitely be, I read all of the Scaldman series, so definitely the entire series, not just the last one, but I did read that. Loved it. Shiver, one of my favorite mystery thrillers. I think that was one of my favorite overall so far this year. Another one was Dark Corners by Megan Golden. Follow It to the Night Swim. Had such a fantastic job with that. Loved that book overall. I'm so excited for there to be more. I cannot speak enough of that book or of Megan Golden in general, so definitely one of my top 5. I truly enjoyed I'm Glad My Mom Died, so I would definitely say that was one of my top favorites that I've read so far this year. And then just the experience of Rules Are Meant to Break by Natalie Williamson. Again, I have a personal connection knowing the author, being friends with the author, and being able to see some of the aspects of her life that she had brought in just like where we live and all that stuff. So I do think it was so much fun. It was such a fun experience to read, and she did a fantastic job. So definitely one of my favorites. But I just do want to put that caveat in there. So those would be my top 5 overall, and then my top 5 in each category of what I've read, and I will see you in the next one.